Hi, my name's Simone and today we're going to be making a pair of Silly Squad spectacles. I've got a couple of examples here to show you the kind of thing you can make, but really you can do anything you like with them. So to get started we'll need some basic card. I've got an old piece of some cardboard box here. You could use shoe boxes or cereal boxes, they're quite good. To decorate your specs, I've got some examples of coloured paper here. These have been cut from magazines, but make sure you ask permission before you take the pages out. You want things with nice bright colours. I've also got some old wrapping paper. I think this is tissue paper from an old gift that I recycled. You can use old paper shopping bags. This one's an old gift bag. Also, for something shiny, I found some old Christmas decorations that were destined for the bin, but I've recycled those. They're quite good to use. If you have it, some glitter would be great for decorating, whichever colours you've got. You could use old buttons or beads if you've got it too. And I also found some of this shiny ribbon and bows. You know, the kind of thing you get in Christmas decoration, present decoration packs. They're great to use if you've got any lying around at home. You'll also need some scissors, some glue or sticky tape if you have it, a pen, pencil or a felt tip marker. That's usually quite useful. So your first stage is to measure out how big you want your specs to be. The bigger the better. I've got a basic outline here, and what you'll do is measure it against your face. Make sure it's nice and wide, but that you cut the eye holes so you can actually see through them. Draw your shape, and once you're happy with that, start to cut out. If you're not confident with the scissors, just ask someone for help. Once you've cut the main shape, like that, the trickiest part is to cut the eye hole. So to cut your eye hole shape, the best thing to do is pierce a hole in the cardboard and snip into the corners of the shape. So you'll go that way and that way. As you can see, it's a bit tricky, so you might need some help. That way, it's easier to cut the rest of the shape out. There you go. You've got your basic shape now, and you're ready to start decorating. So on these I've used a basic background of coloured paper, but I've also got other colours that I've cut into strips, you know, from the magazines to decorate. So I think I'll use a piece of this yellow. The easiest thing to do is to glue the cardboard first. Make sure you don't get glue all over your table. Now I'm deciding I'm going to put one of the specs frames in this lovely bright yellow that I found. So glue around your specs and then use your paper and stick that over that section. just like that. So then it's easier to cut away the excess paper. There you go. So through the back you'll just cut a little window like you did when you were cutting out the basic shape. And pierce that and cut around. These edges that are a bit jagged, you could always fold them to the back to make it a little bit neater. And then you've got like the basic coloured background. So on top of that, you could use some of these contrasting strips. I've put them diagonally, you could do them in straight strips like that. Let's have a go. Again, just glue them on. You can change colours if you want to. So it looks a little haphazard to start, but then you just cut away the excess paper. And you should be left with quite a nice stripe pattern. And again, cut away the excess on the inside. Could fold it back to just make it a bit easier to cut it away. So it's quite a nice start. You could do exactly the same on the other side, or you could make it a complete contrast. On one of my samples, I've made like a little fringing effect. I'll show you how you can do that. So I've used some of this tissue paper. You can cut it to any set shape or size you like, but I've done it so it fits to the bottom of one of the lenses, if you like. So cut it into a basic rectangle. You can shape the bottom of it if you like, so it fits there. We'll glue that on. And then at the bottom here, you can see where I've started to cut it into fringe. Just snip it, not too deep. And it gives quite a nice effect. I've also made, well, looks a little bit like eyebrows, but that's from the Christmas decorations that I salvaged. I thought they'd make quite a nice addition to the top. So I found a piece already cut. Again, all you're going to do is position it where you want. You can stick it on the top or behind. There you go, you can leave it to hang over, or you can cut it to shape at the edge if you like. So I'll just carry on decorating the rest of this one. So once you're happy with your decorations, you can see I've added some ribbon, some of the bows, there's a little bit of glitter. Once you're happy with your level of decoration, you'll need a couple of strips of either ribbon or elastic or just some scraps of fabric so that you can actually tie your silly specs to your head. What you'll need to do first is make a hole in the top corner. I'm using the scissors, so you have to be very careful. Put it on the table and pierce through. Do it from the front and then try again from the back. So, not too big a hole, you probably see it better from that side. And we're going to feed the ribbon through from the back, pull it through to the front, and then tie a nice big knot in it. That way, it should stop it pulling back through, and you've got your fasteners for your silly specs. You're all set to go, so get reading. Bye.